Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Xenogears. I'm Dan.
And I'm Austin.
We are here to play games.
And beat up Shakan.
That's right. We have cornered Shakan in this little cave here, and yeah, it's time to go get him. Last episode, just to review real quickly, we dealt with getting through Fort Jasper over there, or the underground area of Nissan, which took us all the way over there, and we got the treasure, which you can look at right here, Bart's new gear, Ellen Vari.
So cool.
Yeah, really, really cool gear. I like the gigantic head fin on it. It's awesome.
I know. I keep half expecting him to do ramming speed and just like pierce a gear with it.
Smack into, yeah, that would be awesome. I have made a couple of equip changes I'll bring you all up to speed on. I have given a holy pendant to everyone over their armor. The reason for that is we don't have any on-foot combat coming up currently. We're going to be in our gears, and holy pendants multiply 2 times support effects. So it makes things last twice as long. That includes hyper mode. So when we go into hyper mode, we'll get 6 attack level infinity attacks instead of 3. So that is why I was stating it is a good idea to have a couple of these. One will come on Billy, but buying at least one other one is probably a good idea. I have 3, so I can have them on all party members. Ellie probably honestly doesn't need it very much, but her armor isn't doing anything in her gear, so I'm just using it anyway.
Yeah. And don't worry, if you were confused about it, so was I. He had to explain it to me twice before we even started recording.
Yeah. So just to emphasize that, hyper mode is available for almost everyone because of the removal of limiters. The exceptions are Choo-Choo, because Choo-Choo doesn't use attack levels in gear form, and Seitan's Heimdall is incapable of reaching hyper mode. You can't do it. So if you're going to use Heimdall, just slap a Deathblower 1 on, or use the regular attack level 3 stuff. But everyone else, so Veltal, Virge, Elenvari, Rico's Steer, Saibzin, am I missing anyone? Rinmazuo. They're all able to go to hyper mode now.
Nice. Is it because of the age of Heimdall specifically, or?
I will tell you what my in-game, in-universe reasoning is for that at a later time. But
okay.
For now, I will say I believe it to be a code oversight in the game.
Gotcha.
I think that's the general agreement, is they probably just messed up Heimdall for unlocking hyper mode, which is unfortunate because Seitan's awesome. But
yeah,
we do have it available on our other party members, and yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. I'm going to attempt to at least get probably Faye to demonstrate some hyper mode combos. Oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to mention is I have gone ahead and equipped the seal barrier on Veltal here to lower seal damage. This makes you immune to seal damage. I am doing it because it's going to be a very good idea to have. I have a seal AR, and I don't feel like taking the power magic off of Virge, so if she takes some damage, we'll just heal her. But yeah, and it's my hope in the first battle as we go in here that I will get another seal barrier drop. We will see. We will find out here momentarily.
Yeah.
So without further ado, unless you have any comments, Austin, we'll go ahead and get going.
Nope.
All right.
The only comment is I wish I knew why Sigurd has a Fatima Jasper eye.
It's a very good question. He's somehow able to open the lock when previously it was just Margie and Bart that were able to.
Yep. Sigurd, I'll let you slide on it for now because we got other pressing matters.
We're busy.
That's right. What the? That hole wasn't there last time. Gee, I wonder why.
Someone blasted a freaking hole in the wall here.
Right?
Oh, hey, guys.
They're survivors from the last battle.
All right, another set of Neo-E-tones here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and...
This music's so good.
This whole soundtrack, I love this game's soundtrack. There's also, so they released this soundtrack, and then they released a version of it called the Xenogears Crid, I believe I'm saying that correctly. It's with the Millennial Fair. And so they're like remixes of a lot of the songs. It's very, very good. But yeah, the base soundtrack of this game is fantastic as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Punch, punch.
Punch, punch.
Man, I know that Bart's gear uses whips.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got some sharp claws on its hands.
It does.
That is still doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was halved damage, too.
Good gracious.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and frame HP here. Use it on Faye. No.
I noticed last time that they almost exclusively used Seal on Bart.
Yeah, they did. Oh, here we go. All right, so I invite you all to recall when we were fighting Calamity.
Oh.
Remember this move?
Oh, wow.
Yup.
So he had broken through his limiter temporarily when he did that.
Correct, yeah. And
is that what Gross been trying to get to happen, is for to break the limiter?
it does seem like that's part of what he's after, yeah. We'll use Goten X as well. By the way, I'm only able to use the X Infinity combo because Faye is level 70 plus. You cannot use it until then, so you'll be stuck with triangle and square for your hyper mode. Ooh, 2
Nice.
seal barriers. That's fantastic.
That was awful convenient.
Uh-huh.
Those guys, it seemed like they were waiting for us. It's like they knew we were coming.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we'd come first if we'd have stepped on it. What?
If we get here super fast, would we have beaten them to it?
Oh, okay.
Is I think what she was trying to. So
That's not how I read that.
I don't know if anybody has noticed, but the localization problems have kind of started to crop up a little bit, especially in the last episode. Some of the dialogue just is like, what are they talking about?
Step on the gas.
Yeah. Again, full respect to Richard Honeywood, who did the localization for this. He did it by himself. It's still great. It's just sometimes you're like, what?
Right. Thank you for that clarity that made that sentence make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Step on what? The flashing thing over there on the floor?
Got to step on it before they can.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about, Ellie?
Right. Regardless, we got to go on. It's going to be an eternal embarrassment if we let him get away.
An eternal embarrassment.
Gonna die from embarrassment and shame.
All right, we're in pretty good shape here. Like little less fuel on Envari here, but I think we're in good shape. We'll go ahead and seal barrier. Did I go past it? Yeah, I did. And I'll leave the power magic. I'll put over the magnetic coat. I'll put the seal barrier for the urge. That way I can still air odds like crazy here. You didn't really take... Well, she took a little bit of damage, I think. So, the reason I'm checking is you can technically go back to Nissan. I'm just not going to. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Button.
Gotta go. Gotta get in.
It's a gear gungeon.
It's a... Yep. Correct.
Ooh, this is the gate generator?
Wah.
Blow it up, see how Solaris responds.
Pretty much.
Speaking of which, where is Shakan if they're already at the generator?
Good question.
Punk. Not only was he sitting on the off throne, he also controlled this.
Yup.
Ah, there he is. Exactly. I'm pompous. To think you knew about the existence of the gate. Very interesting. The gate which divided Solaris from the Earth was under the supervision of... me! The Ethos. In the beginning, it was supervised without any true knowledge of what it did. However, over the years, the Ethos did their own experiments to reveal its true nature. They learned how to use it. For the sake of freeing ourselves from Solaris, we discovered a new way of using it. Whoa.
Whatever, Shakan.
Some artificial power.
His gear is powered up.
Yeah. You. So this was your original intention. You probably entered through this cavern. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted the energy from the gate generator. Huh? Something's not right. That's what I thought. I was just waiting for the what?
What?
This can't be. This is ridiculous.
This
Question mark?
ridiculous?
This thing should be able to pull an adequate amount of energy from the gate. There shouldn't have been any problems in the design. Why? Why doesn't it move? Where did you mess up? My father knew I was set up by a jerk like this. He'd turn in his grave. I didn't need this anyway. I'll take you myself. If you didn't need it, then why'd you try using it? Oof. Oh, I knew Groff was going to show up. I just knew it.
Do you not desire the power?
Right. Like, I felt it in my bones.
Yep. You're just like, oh, it's craft time.
Right. What? Ooh. Where did you come from? Ace? Him again. How'd he get in here?
Great question.
Thank you, Faye. Asking the relevant questions.
Time for the
I've been here
music.
the whole time.
Yeah.
So pompous. Oh.
I am Groff, the seeker of power. Doth thou desire the power?
Power? What kind of power? I have the power of the gate, as long as I get this machine to move.
Don't worry, I sabotaged that part. Your powers are merely superficial, the tools in which you produce. With your immature intellect. Now, do you think you can win?
What are you saying? Superficial power.
The meager efforts of you land dwellers are insignificant next to the true and only power. Mine! I shall endow you with my true powers. My fist is the divine breath. Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden powers.
Goldfinger!
Grant unto thee the power of the glorious Mother of Destruction.
Yeah. Good.
Frickin' Shakan.
begins to absorb gate energy again.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So when he's attached to the gate, he'll heal about 1,000 HP every turn. So what we need to do is outdo his damage. I'm actually going to open... I probably could have done this out of battle, but I'm going to go ahead and just heal her. And I'm going to try for some more hyper mode combos here, and Aerod's does a fair bit of work as well. Can't reach it.
Aw, your leash isn't long enough.
Shakan, you
Oh, baby, you so dumb.
he's not the smartest guy. Let's see how much we can do here. But yeah, his best attacks are all seal based, so definitely equip seal barriers or seal ARs if you can. That was a good chunk of his HP too.
Yeah, 6,000. It's nothing to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm. How about more?
Yo, dog, I heard you like A-Rods.
Yeah, if you like...
That's a cool ability.
It's really cool, yeah. If you like Billy, Jesse Cannon with a similar setup can do just as much work as Aerods can.
Which I guess has its own appeal. Excuse me.
Yep.
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah, I've gotten him... Oh, hey, Ignos Storm. Oh, boy.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, he did some fire damage. We'll go ahead and top this off, I guess. Seal Punch. 0 damage.
Nah.
Hey, I guess you can use Booster. Let's see if I can get some more hyper mode stuff here. It is possible to just finish him off with repeated Aerods. So... You really can't do a lot currently, though.
His shield looks a little bit like a bumper from Smash Brothers.
From Smash... Yeah, it kind of does.
Boing.
Alright, so we're at full HP at the moment, so let's go ahead and keep pounding on him here. This shouldn't finish him, but it will get close. Yeah, so the first time I fought Shakan was, I believe, the first time I had encountered hyper mode at all. I don't remember which gear went into hyper mode, but one of them did, and I was like, what is happening? I'm able to do these crazy attacks. Yeah, here we go.
It's so cool.
I love it.
How dare.
Your days are numbered, Shakan.
Once you enter into a state of hyper mode, does it stay with you the rest of the match? Or
Nope.
a fight or whatever?
Nope.
Okay.
So what I was saying about the Holy Pendant, normally you get 3 turns of hyper mode, and then it will drop you back to attack level 0.
Okay.
With Holy Pendant, it's 6.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure I heard you say that and then promptly forgot because of who I am as a person.
That is okay. I think one more Kishin will handle it. If Bart happens to hyper mode, I'll use his.
Punch.
I could have. So he has 20,000 HP. So I'm just kind of playing with him at this point. But this battle can be very difficult with his healing ability. So if you are having trouble, and you have an ether doubler, bring Billy or Ellie with a doubler and a power magic, at least one, and you can really lay down some hurt.
Nice.
Level up for Bart.
Huzzah.
That's the end of Shakan. Get out of here.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I was reading stuff.
It's okay.
How? This can't be. Just like I read it and then zoned out, forgetting I needed to read it out loud.
I should probably retreat.
Shakan! 12 years ago, if you weren't so hungry for power, Margie would still have her family. And you wouldn't have had to live out in the desert. Oh, and wouldn't have had, not you.
Yeah.
But
She wouldn't have had to.
Right. Push him into the chamber. Give him the old Darth Vader treatment.
There you go.
So watch what you know, you throne-born brat. Throne? You can have it. The king's got to carry the heaviest responsibilities of all. It's a tough racket. Something you'd never understand, punk. You ethos jerk.
Wah!
Boom, 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 boom. That gate's about to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
The gate's on fire. It's falling apart. We need to get out. Time to go. Why are you guys still standing there? Leave.
We need to get out. Continues to stand there staring. Ah! Run away, run away, run away, run away. It's such a long way out. Ah!
It's so far.
Okay, we made it.
Okay. Explode out of the water?
Wah!
Are we going to begin to actually see parts of Solaris as the gates get destroyed?
I don't think so. Unfortunately.
Because like you said, it phases it out, right? Like it's in a, not necessarily parallel dimension or anything, but like it's
Yeah, it's a weird phasing, cloaking field type thing.
out of sync with reality.
Mm-hmm.
Faye, if anything, I'm your friend, right? Sig, you won't change no matter what I do, will you? What is the matter, young master? Nah, I guess I have to do what I was asked. My good people of Av. Sup? This is Bartholomew Fatima, the 19th King of Av, son of the Edbart Fatima IV, the 18th King of Av. Edbart. First, one must apologize for the trouble caused by one's unavoidably lengthy absence from the palace. The formal speech.
Mm-hmm.
One especially wants to give one's condolences to those who lost family in the war with Kislev. It was a major bummer, dude.
Mm-hmm.
One will immediately call a truce with Kislev and begin reparations to victims of both countries. Good job, man.
Mm-hmm.
All citizens drafted as soldiers will also be allowed to return home. Let us work together towards the rebuilding of Av. One also has another final but important message. A declaration from the will of Edbart IV, who wished only for peace for his kingdom Av. I, Bartholomew Fatima, the 19th King of Av, do hereby declare, from this day forward I shall abandon the monarchy and create the Republic of Av.
What?
I was really about to be like, he's gonna like change the government tool, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Young master. What? Oh, what are you doing? This is my father's wish. I'm sorry. You both have to work. You've worked so hard for many long years to restore me to the throne. Now I'm no longer in line to be king, nor anything else for that matter. The two of you are free to go. I'll become president. What are you saying? Unbelievable. Master Sigurd? Can't you hear the crowd outside? They have chosen you as their king. You're going to be very busy. Sig? Won't you need some capable assistance? Well, here goes nothing. Also, it's going to take time to establish a republic like that.
Yes. You can't just say this is a republic and then suddenly it is one.
Right. You've got to figure out how you want representation to be held.
Mm-hmm.
If there's going to be like a head or if there's going to be an equal share.
Right.
All of that.
All the things.
All of the things. Oh, young master, you still haven't rested yet? Nah, I couldn't sleep. Old Myson, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? Where was Sigurd born? Young master, that... He has blue eyes. It's the Fatima Jasper. Are they the only people who have blue eyes?
So if you look at Sigurd's model, he has blue eyes along with Margie and Bart.
Right.
I don't recall if no one else has them, but I believe they have distinctive blue eyes specifically.
Okay. Well, it was a long ago. When His Majesty and I were still young. Long before His Majesty knew my young master's mother. His Majesty was in love with a certain girl from a small religious sect east of Av. This sect was quite different from Nisan and the ethos, but she was very beautiful. Then she just disappeared. Later, there were rumors of her having a child. She disappeared. Did Father abandon her? As far as I know, it was the opposite. His Majesty was abandoned. Sig is from Av's eastern desert. Indeed. When he was 10, he was assigned to His Majesty King Edbart as a squire. Huh.
So we get a little explanation for Sigurd at this point.
Right. So I know it's his belt on his hip, but the color is so close to his skin, it looks like he's got like really short shorts and then like long boots.
Yeah. Yeah, Sigurd has kind of a like across like his abdomen area. He's got something that looks like that too.
Yeah. It just cracks me up every time because I just imagine like this 80s like rock glam setup with just the booty shorts and long boots.
That would fit Bart, I think.
Yeah, it's totally something up his alley. Young master? Yeah, I can't sleep. Yes, so much has happened at once. Hey, Sig. What was your mother like? She died when I was but a child. Why? Do you have any memories of her? What kind of person was she? Well, she was very kind. But when I was born, it seemed the doctor told her she did not have long to live. She lived in constant fear of that. As a result, even she met someone she liked. Her fear of death was her drawback, even if she met someone. She worried that she could not be with me to the very end. What about your father? King Edbart was... Oh, he isn't supposed to know that I was born. However, even for not knowing, he still treated me like a son. Why didn't you tell him you were his son? If my mother hid the fact, there had to be a reason. There's more to my father's will than what I declared today. I must share my inheritance with my brother. He also said, you must split you and your brother's share with the people. That had always bugged me up until now. I didn't know that he meant. That's all I wanted to say. Good night. Just bye. Peace.
Yeah. Peace out.
Dad always knew you were his son. See ya.
So that's the answer to your question. Sigurd is Bart's half brother.
Yeah. But he's older too, so I guess that's why I was a little.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like that at first. It seems like he's older, like Myson or Seitan. But
right.
I'd say they've got like a, I don't know, 5 or 10 year age gap or something like that.
Right, which, I mean, if the king was that much younger, it makes sense. It's just not something you'd quite catch at first glance.
Indeed.
Thanks to you, Av has been taken back from Shakan and Gebler, those Gebler geeks.
That's right.
Thank you. Now, in order to free other lands from Gebler and Solaris, we must destroy the other 2 gates and bring down Solaris. We've learned from Shakan's notes that the gates form the points of a triangle. One point was the Great Mausoleum. 2 others remain, but we only know where one is. Yes, under the Ethos headquarters. However, it wasn't there when we followed the stone under the Ethos headquarters. If it really is there, it must be buried deep beneath the earth. How are we going to destroy it then? By combining everyone's gear power. What are we going to do with everyone's gear? Dig a giant hole in the ground? What's wrong with that?
Choo Choo has the best ideas.
It will take years. What if we used Shavat's cannon? If that worked, you would have tried it already. Oh.
Oh.
So it must be something more powerful than Shavat's cannon. And we don't have a Gebler battleship. We could probably get one. Is there any weapon that's powerful on Earth? Gebler battleships and Shavat's cannon are the most powerful weapons ever produced by man. What about these guns? Faye flexes.
Uh-huh.
But I seem to remember seeing something. What? What? A weapon with firepower like those 2. Oh, the Goliath or whatever it was.
Oh, Goliath is destroyed.
I know. Bart missiles. We can use Bart missiles on it.
Goliath is hella destroyed.
I know.
He got Bart missiled, and Bart's just like, let's shoot Bart missiles at the gate.
Right. It might work.
It might work.
Yeah, I got it. Fort Jasper. Her gun can take out a mountain. What about that?
Yes, it's fortunate that he accidentally blasted whose day got ruined.
Yeah. We just fly around and see a crater where the shot landed.
Oh my god. Fort Jasper, no.
Seitan, what? However powerful the Jasper may be, how are you going to aim it at Ethos HQ? To damage something that deep underground, we would have to attack it from directly above. But the Jasper gun is... Yes, of course. What do you say? We should just move Fort Jasper on top of Babel? Now that you mention it, Babel does overlook their headquarters. If we shoot it from there, it might just be possible to reach that far underground. But how could we move Fort Jasper? I mean, it flies. It's impossible. Something that heavy.
Mhm.
It literally floats off the ground. Didn't the control room in Babel control a cannon or something? I think it moved the giant mirror outside.
The giant mirror.
Okay, so it fumbled the word, but mirror is what I meant to say.
Okay.
Mirror.
The giant member outside.
That's right. Maria, do you know of anything like that? I've never heard anything about it, but it might be there. Let's go check. All right. Wait a moment. A giant mirror and a giant cannon, both from the same ruins? There might just be something in this. Like what? Ah, I have solved the puzzle. Oh, okay. Just figured that out, did you? Puzzle? What puzzle?
What are you talking about, Titan?
The Babel and Jasper ruins are from the same civilization. One far more advanced than our own. Do not the two structures seem similar to you? For once, I figured out something before Satan. I believe they were both built with gears and a powerful foe in mind. Yeah, that's almost definitely true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed that, but what's it all mean? It means the people who built the giant mirror at Babel Tower knew about the giant gun at Jasper. And? What are you getting at? Shoot the mirror. We can probably assume the mirror was built to reflect something. That something being a beam shot from the Jasper gun. Reflect? You mean that mirror can reflect a beam attack? Yes. Long ago, Babel and Jasper must have been at war. Oh, okay, well, we were close. Not exactly. The Babel mirror and Jasper gun were combined to make one weapon. What do you mean? But those things are so far apart, how could they be one weapon? Well, the gates may be far apart, but aren't they still one device? Yes, I see what you mean, but what did they use the weapon for?
Great question.
That I do not know. Whatever. The point is, how do we use the two weapons as one? Aim the Jasper gun at the mirror and fire. The mirror will reflect the beam onto the gate because it's a light.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it will work? Theoretically, it will require a few minor adjustments. Adjusting the mirror is going to be rather difficult and tedious. If the two weapons are one, then it should not be too difficult. I hope. It sounds dangerous. Sign me up.
Yeah.
I think it was meant to reflect shots back at the enemy. If you're wrong, it'll come back and hit you. Yes, that is why it is most difficult for the gun crew. The mirror must be hit precisely. We will need to divide into two teams. One will fire the gun, while the other will adjust the angle of the mirror to ensure the beam hits the Ethos headquarters. Since this was my idea, I will take the dangerous part of adjusting the mirror. Faye, you're coming with me. Alright, Hyuga, we'll let you take care of that. It seems like your type of job. I'll go too. Doc might need help. It might be lonely with just Sight and Faye, so I had better go too. Alright, you three take Babel. Now, what about the gun? I'll do it. Looks like my kind of job.
He can aim things.
He is our sharpshooter. Don't worry, I won't miss. I haven't been using a gun for nothing. Well, I probably better go to the Jasper. Me too. Choo-choo wants to go too. Then it's settled. You go with Sight and aim the mirror at the Ethos headquarters. We'll aim the Jasper gun at the mirror. Let's get back to the Ginger Steel and get going. Rico's like, I don't really care. Just put me wherever.
Oh, hey.
Been a while since we've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing the contact with Shavat? Not only Shavat, the Ignis defeat, the Tebs retreat, and yes, even Elru, you... useless, as always. A failure to begin with. Disqualified. Trash.
Trash.
What did you just say? It's the truth. And just what is that attitude? You should show some loyalty.
We call you trash, now show us loyalty. What?
I know. You must submit to my authority, and only then will I give you quote-unquote basic human respect.
Indeed.
How dare you ridicule me, calling me trash. Damn you. Calm down, Commander. It's not good for you. You still haven't recovered from the last battle, where those A-rods ripped you to shreds.
Yeah, I got freaking one-shotted.
Does not matter. The lambs are probably on their way to destroying the gate. But not this time. I'd like to see your intrinsic powers. If you aren't the trash we think you are, then you'll survive this. Myung, launch the ship. Get to him. This time, I'll go myself and bring him down. Commander, you can't go out there like that. Commander, request permission to handle the situation.
The elements.
You all? We'll do our best to meet your expectations. Commander, please, you must get medical attention. To make our ideals a reality. Well then, we are off. Bye.
So the elements are dealing with us.
Hmm. The sphere, did it actually go away, or did it just kind of like disappear visually so that we could focus on Ramses?
It disappeared. The way I take it is, it looked like a projection.
Okay, that would explain the like weird keyhole shaped thing in the floor.
I'm gonna do a stop off here in Bledavik real quick, now that we've taken it back. Oh, hey, Saitan's in the party.
How convenient.
Yeah. I think we need to go to, let me see. I think it's in the square. Let's go in here. Anyway, so what we're checking here, there's not a huge amount going on in Bledavik at the moment, but we gave some money to a street urchin.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's here. I think it's the other.
It's in the like the main city part.
Yeah. So we will get to see kind of the results of doing that real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. And he's going to be toward the west.
Bananas, bananas, bananas. Okay.
Like if you go up those steps, I think, to the west there.
I don't know if that's where he's set up, but we'll take a look.
Oh, that's where the kids were that we gave money to, at least, was... Oh,
Yeah.
maybe... Yeah.
Huh?
You might have to go through like that one... Yeah, that path down there between the stalls to the north.
Down here?
Yeah, I think through that, maybe. There we go. That's where they were...
Was it this guy?
Was one of them, I think. What?
Bartholomew the Pirate. I've got Margie. You don't like
her
it?
out.
Come and get her.
Help me, Bartholomew. You coward. Stealing Av wasn't enough for you? Margie, too?
What's that, pirate? I made this country what it is. You just wandered around the desert, you louse.
You louse. That's a great word. What the? You bald geese? Take this. Pirate kick.
Whoa, you got me, you brat. Ramses.
Ramses is here. Fight me, Bartholomew.
Oof, oof.
What is happening? Whoa, this guy is strong. This is gonna be tough. The beloved squire is here. Ramses, Shakan, watch out.
That's based on what we picked for the tournament.
Oh, that's right.
So that's Faye.
Oh, nice. Now it's 2-on-2. Let's go.
Infidels, I'll kill you yet. It's like beating each other up. Oof, oof, oof.
You're no fun. Hey, Margie's no fun. Well, you lost rock, paper, scissors. No, I want to play the good part.
Let me punch people.
Stop complaining. I don't want to play the bald coots part. It's the beloved squire. Can I have your autograph?
Oh, man. Told me to
My
grow
mom
up.
told me to grow up. Great man like Prince Bartholomew.
I don't think that
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. I don't think the shot is it.
Hey, buddy, you want some meat? Everything's 70G.
That's who it is. Okay. So yeah, these are all 70G, so you can just buy. Hop steak coming up.
Yep, eat meat and you'll be healthy.
Sounds right. So you could buy as many of those as you want, one at a time, for 70G each. I'm probably not going to mess with it because I have Omega salts, but
Right.
it's nice. It's nice. All right. So I don't want to fight. I want to get in the ship.
So the gate is under the Ethos HQ,
Mm-hmm.
but there was no way to get to it from the Ethos HQ.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, you can't actually access it. I am preparing for the fight here real quick. You no longer need seal defense, so I'm going to go back to the silver AR that I grabbed. Citan's equipment does not matter. I am going to go back to the magnetic coat for Ellie. Assuming I didn't just pass it, which I may have. Nope, there it is. But yeah, and I think the holy pendants are fine here as well, so we're in pretty good shape. Anyway, yes, that is correct. The gate is under Ethos. Good grief, I pressed the wrong button. Is under Ethos HQ, but we went under there and we couldn't get to it, so we have to blast through the ground basically to get to it.
I guess I'm a little confused by that because as a person who has to work in an IT field for his actual job, how do you do maintenance on something that you can't access?
It's a good question.
Because it doesn't matter how good the technology is, it's bound to need maintenance periodically just from years of use.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they would conduct maintenance. Perhaps there's some secret way that we don't have the time to figure out that they can use to get to it.
Oh, that side shot of the Yggdrasil is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Such a cool ship.
And we do not have to climb Babel again, fortunately, because we have an airship, which is nice.
That's very fortunate, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, what should we do? Look up. But we moved it already.
Mm-hmm.
That is a reflection mirror, as opposed to an absorption mirror.
Yes.
The full Jasper beam will be reflected off that and destroy the gate. Let us hurry to the control room while our pursuers are still gone.
All right. So we'll go ahead and save here. This is a very, very good spot to save before getting started with this operation.
Things are about to go down.
Yeah, so this is a pretty tough set of battles full of attrition, so make sure you're well upgraded before you do this. Now Yggdrasil is off to deliver the second team.
The suggestion in the guide is to use Sibson.
Yes, so...
And
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, I just the wording, like explanation of why it was making me giggle. Gigantic fatso with high HP and defense, and isn't too bad with booster. Did I mention it has a huge output?
Yeah. Sibson is a very good choice, despite the fact that Choo Choo was like, hey, let me go. I wouldn't suggest using Choo Choo for this fight. I would suggest Bart and Maria for the other party that will defend Billy as he's aiming Fort Jasper.
Fair enough.
So, absolutely agree with the guide on that one.
Well then, shall we go too?
All right, get out of the party, Choo Choo. We're gonna bring Maria, and we got Billy because Billy's gonna do the aiming.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Rico and Choo Choo are sitting out of this one.
Is Jesse still traveling with the group?
I think so. I think he's mostly on Yggdrasil, but he's available for like the Jesse Cannon thing, unless they've automated it. I don't recall 100%. Let's see. Babel's Vent, yeah. I think that's down here. Oh yeah, it's like, there we go.
Tiny.
Yeah, little door on the wall.
I'll control the mirror. You hold off the enemy. Is it going to be okay, Doc? We must do it. We have no choice. I'm counting on you.
We got this.
All right, let's do our part. We are ready to do ours part.
You got this, Sighton.
Just walking across the monitors.
Yup.
I mean, like, what can you do? But it's still funny.
Yeah. Just step on the screens.
That's a very similar control schematic as the control room in Fort Jasper.
Yes, it is. Very, very similar. That's why when we were seeing the diagrams and you're like, that looks familiar, like, yep, it should.
Billy, do you read? We are ready here. Commence firing.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. It's a dolphin?
Yes. This is Dominia's Blade Gash and Kelvanna's Marine Basher.
Right. I summoned the Dolphin Zord. All
exactly.
Right. You are Dominia? Wait, do you suppose they figured our plan?
It's fine.
Of course. The ancient mobile gun platform floating above Ignis. And this reflector here at Babel Tower. I know of your plan to use them together and destroy the gate generator below the Ethos headquarters. But, of course, I won't let you do it. For the Commander's honor and the pride of the elements, you need to be more flexible. What?
I don't even know what that means, Kelvanna.
Here I come. What do you mean? Flexible? How do you mean?
All right. So, Dominia, as always, will waste a turn imbuing her weapon. Every other turn.
All I want to say is if the 4 elements do, in fact, can combine their gears into one giant gear, I'm going to lose my mind.
That would be pretty amusing.
It'd be probably really cool and fitting, but also like, okay, now you're just being blatant with your inspirations. Okay, see ya.
Yeah, that took out Dominia's gear, but because of the elemental affinity, it actually healed Kelvanna, so we're going to need to deal with her.
Marine Basher.
Ah, it's because of the element on Ellie's weapon, so... Let's just toss some combos.
Does that affect the air rods as well?
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. I guess this would be the only way you could really determine it, unless they were just like a neutral damage point all the time.
Yeah, the problem is I'm using the Chrono Rod, so it shouldn't be doing this. It's sort of confusing, honestly, because I'm not using an ice or water elemental weapon, so...
Well, time freezes, and, you know, time freezing is like ice, so clearly it's an ice elemental rod.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, let's do frame HP.
It is a weird gear, but it's actually kind of a cool one as well.
I like Marine Basher. You can output some decent damage. We'll go ahead and frame HP here. Technically, I could use Ether Machine, actually, with Ellie here, so let me just do that. I am going to keep topped up as much as possible. The reason is I am going to have to fight this same battle again here momentarily, so it's a good idea to be as anti-attrition as possible in this first encounter, if you can. Let's toss a fire attack here. Nice. And I'm sick of waiting on hyper mode, so let's just finish off. Nice.
Nice.
Dealt with. One battle down. You do get drives for the battles with the elements here, so that's pretty cool. That's those are permanent stat boost items that I've been saving.
Which is not to be confused from the drive drug that they use.
Indeed.
Okay. Nice.
Gears.
Man, Simson's such a chunky gear.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
Chunky boy.
We have two extremely high statted gears on this side, so this is going to actually be the easier of the two encounters here.
Let us begin our preparations.
Load the gun.
Gotta load the bullet. There's some time until the launch. I wonder if Sighton's okay. Radar response. From the sides, they're probably gears. Here they come.
These gears are pretty cool.
It's getting more and more like... oh, man.
They look a little like Zords, don't they?
A little bit, yeah. Talon! Talon! Oh, there you are. All right, already. So you were serious? You're really going to reflect a big laser off a mirror? Pretty stupid. Inverted pull-ups are really tough.
Non sequitur element reporting in.
Right. But I could do 300 pull-ups, you know. Angling it? For the drop ratio? Drop ratio in the atmosphere will be huge.
Eesh.
Are you guys having the same conversation? Here they come. We were so close to launching.
They got this.
Don't worry, Billy. We got you. I'm going out to return fire. Billy, you gonna be okay? I have to do it. Try and get a shot off while we hold him back. Good luck. Let me handle it.
All right. Yeah, we're more than a match for the remaining two elements in these gears.
I can't believe you'd even think of such a stupid plan. Who'd have thought? Hey, never know until you try. Keep talking while you can. Dominion Kelvena should have taken over Babel Tower by now. So get out of here now. Good. Awesome.
All right. So, Skyjin and Grand Graal. We got two super powerful gears here. I haven't done a lot of changing of equipment on Maria, so should still have a holy pendant on Bart here, but with Maria, I'm just going to miss and then power up regular death blows probably, but we'll see. I'll give her one try at hyper mode because it'd be cool to see Cybzine.
Yeah, it would. With her jet boosters on the back.
Yup.
Good grief.
Come on. Curses.
Curses.
Oh, yeah. I should probably.
Oof. Oh, yeah, I forgot Maria stands on top of Cybzine.
That's right. Let's go ahead. You're supposed to miss.
Clearly not. That is so much damage.
Yeah, it's a good bit. We got plenty of HP on these gears, fortunately.
There you go.
Yeah, Wild Smile is good to like do as I say, not as I do here. Definitely open the battle with Wild Smile. You can use boosters. I tend not to in the first encounters because we're gonna have to fight this battle again as well. And so just do a little bit of fuel conservation there. All right, let's charge with Cybzine here. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Bart's frame HP as well. Yeah.
Why doesn't Maria sit in the gear?
So she like stands on top of it and controls it kind of with her. She's got controls, which are her ether attacks. So
Right.
it's like it's a remote control style gear. It's strange. Cybzine is unique.
Right, so it just doesn't have a cockpit then?
I don't believe it does. Because it's like that M project style. Hey, here we go.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Get out of here.
You know, we haven't heard from Ellie's old group in a while.
That's true.
They still around and kicking?
I believe so. Oh, yeah. Let me demonstrate the other thing that hyper mode can do. So if you charge while in hyper mode, 10x charge.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I believe I charged 300 fuel there because I think it goes by your base. So if you're using a charger, it will multiply that too. Got a holy pendant on, so I'm actually going to go ahead and use the opportunity. Get him back up a little bit. And we'll give Cybzine one less shot at entering hyper mode here. Yep. All right.
Perfect.
And we just have the first one here.
Perfect.
Fire drive. I healed it.
Healed.
All right, let's finish this. I love Dead Dance.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know that that attack isn't as powerful as Sky Gene's.
Yeah. Let's use the other one just to take a look at it. Meteor Fall. It's a fire elemental as well.
You're welcome.
Yup. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to get her out of hyper mode for her to do damage, but I think this might finish it. So yeah, yet more do as I say, not as I do. Avoid hyper mode triangle attacks with both of these gears. I'm fighting Grand Grawl. Alright, so we should be able to do some pretty good damage here. Yep, there we go. Alright. Yep, Vit and Ether Drive. Very good.
Now, Billy, shoot. I am busy.
Busy aiming.
Fire.
Fire!
Fire. Shoot.
You.
Nice.
Bit of. He missed.
You missed. Dang it all. Darn it all to heck. Phew, that was close. We did not get a direct hit. Billy, we cannot hold out much longer. If you miss this one, it's over. Aim well.
You got one more shot at it.
You're gonna need to move like 2 degrees to the right. I'll let you off easy this time. Next time is for real. Damn, we blew it. How long will it hold? I'm going.
All right. Gonna go all out this time. Booster on both gears. And same strategy as before. I'm going to open with air odds with Ellie and level up phase attack. Maybe get a hyper mode or a level 3 and use Ellie's ether machine. Bye-bye. Fire!
Boom.
Let's just level 1 it. I think that'll take it out. Boom.
See ya.
Get out of here. Yeah, I think because of the doubler, this set of battles actually was easier. Oh, hey, level 72 for Faye. So he has learned Big Bang. So
It can create whole universes?
yeah, apparently Faye can do that for some reason.
Well, I mean, what was that other move? Radiance or whatever?
Radiance.
It was like a big hole into a universe.
Yeah, it's like a space, like celestial type. Yeah. But yeah, Big Bang is Faye's final ether. So he will learn no more ethers after level 72. We do still have his final death blow to get as well.
Missed. How could I miss? Don't worry about it. Oh. I just assumed Jesse was there being like, it's all right. I got you. Bart, don't worry about it. We got this.
Fire again.
Calm down and aim. Those two are back.
We'll fight them a little more intelligently this time.
What?
Ow.
You expect us to be good at this game?
Ow. We'll make good choices. Grand Grawl, I'm gonna need you to cut that out.
Nope.
Nope. Alright.
That's a whole lot of nope for me, dog.
We got Booster. I'm gonna go ahead and Wild Smile. And we'll start building up our attack levels. I'm probably just gonna throw Maria's level 3 at Grand Grawl. let's see. I do want Sky to get out of here, though.
It's a good hit.
Yeah, solid. Saibzine has got the highest output of any gear at the moment, with Envari coming in right after. Oof.
So you think it feels like Project M was an attempt to replicate what was accomplished with the Omnigears?
It does kind of feel that way, right? Because you can control Omnigears with your mind, and then, you know, there's a bit of, like, brain interface to the Project M style gears, Saibzine and Oxen.
Right, like they infused a human intelligence into the gear.
Mm-hmm.
So admittedly, it is a little different, but
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, Bart's in need of some healing here, but yeah, I mean, I don't recall exactly what is and is not confirmed regarding Project M, but yeah, that's how I've always taken it. Is it's like a similar endeavor to the Omnigears. All right, let's see if we can get Grand Growl to leave.
perfect.
Wrestling moves there. Alright.
Out of fuel.
Yeah, not quite, but pretty low. Alright, Grand Growl's done. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I've got triple-digit fuel at this point on Envari, so that was a good time to finish those encounters.
Nice.
No drives this time from them. So you can refight these battles. I personally don't really bother with it, but you can if you want to make sure you get the drives.
Go. Ha! Lamb's taste. Taste!
Seraphita,
What?
you're weird.
I thought I told you to shut up.
Whoa. Dink. Whoa. So yeah, that's all she wrote for Ethos HQ. It's been totally destroyed at this point.
Oh no. What a shame.
Ha 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 ha.
Whatever shall we do? Billy, you did it. The plan succeeded. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Tisk. Or tich. Great. Somehow it worked. Take that. Damn. Too late. What should we do, Dominia? We'll continue this later. Let's go to Kilvana. Ellie, I didn't want to be your enemy. But since our motives are different, I guess there was no choice. We'll meet again and settle things at that time. With my eyes wide open, wide open.
Victory!
So, there's only one gate left to the surface. The problem is its location. But Queen Zephyr said there are 3 on Earth and 1 in Solaris. According to Shakan's report, each gate is placed in a triangle around Solaris. Let us look at the map given by the Queen, which describes the area before the gates were placed. This is how the land actually looks like on the other side of the invisible barrier. The gate should be set up somewhere here on the map. First, the Ignis gate is here.
Green flashing thing near the top.
Right. The Ethos HQ is, and Aquavie is here, so... Well, logically thinking the next place could be here, or... here. One of the two. North or south, huh? Well, at least we have even chances of guessing which. But one's on an island and one's in the middle of the ocean.
Indeed.
What if we're trying both ways? Isn't that all it takes? That would be difficult. I doubt they expected the second gate to be destroyed. So I'm sure they'll be searching serious next time. We'd better plan and carefully, but quickly. In any case, we will not be able to avoid Gebler's interference, will we? Doc, Ellie, where exactly is Solaris located? There's only a map of Solaris in Solaris. I didn't even know the area of the land until I arrived here. Even in Gebler? The relations with Earth are only revealed to commanders. If that's the case, even Billy's father may not know it. Josiah left there in the middle of it. Sigurd and I were smugglers, and did not have the time to look out the window. On top of that, when going through the gate from Solaris, we transferred to other places by using the environmental plane between each gate. Remember when we made contact with the Kislev Gate, the Goliath? The same thing happens and we lose all sense of where we were before. Even if the gate divides the other space, can't you recognize its topography? Like mountains, jungles, and so on? I don't think there were mountains. More like we were surrounded by the ocean. Ocean? Then it can't be the north. This is the pole. It's all covered with snow. Solaris isn't in the air, is it?
Good question.
Then it's settled. The location of the gate is south of here. The center of the triangle is only the ocean. If the gates are placed in the highest point in the north, the center will be the continent. Hence, it coincides with Ellie's story.
Good logic, Faye.
You may be right. Wait a minute. There shouldn't be any facility over the ocean. Then underwater? But the whole area around here is deep. If it exists, it must be deep down. The deep down, dark deep down.
Mm-hmm.
The Yggdrasil is a submarine, right? Then what's the problem? You're crazy. It's a submarine, but not a bait. A what? Bathyscaph?
Bathyscaph? I don't know what that is. I'm going to be honest.
Bathyscaph.
Like a diving craft.
Yeah, self-propelled vehicle used for deep-sea dives.
Okay. Yep. Can't go down that far.
Good grief. Free diving, self-propelled, deep. Anyway, it isn't made for deep-sea exploration. The water pressure would crush us instantaneously. We have a problem. We may be able to use the bathyscaphs or gears used by the salvagers. Salvager? Right, that's it.
Huh?
The captain of the Thames must have tons of them. He owes us from the last time, so let's go to the Thames.
Yeah.
It's maybe our best choice for now. Shall we go to the Thames?
Hey, guys.
Okay. So, there's one surface gate left. They're moving too quick for us. Ramses, he couldn't defend it. What is the purpose of his existence? Kill him now. Once trash, always trash. How much can one really expect? However, it must not be aligned before the Animus data is retrieved. You're right. There is a higher probability of not getting the proper type. What does that mean?
Good question.
As it was in the past. We can't allow the lambs to go free yet. Who cares about the gate anyways?
Oh, hello, Krellian.
Corellian. This can't be. The panic has bred to Etranank.
Etranank, yeah.
Etranank.
Yeah, I don't remember if I've covered Etranank before. I believe it's been mentioned once. Let's see.
It's like a district in Solaris or something?
It's the capital of Solaris.
Okay.
Sort of like FL Aura is for Shivat.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's named after Etimananki, which is a ziggurat dedicated to the god Marduk in the city of Babylon around the 6th century BC.
That makes sense.
Temple of the foundation of heaven and earth.
Etranank.
Yep, kind of a reference to the Tower of Babel in the biblical story as well.
Yeah.
Very appropriate name.
Yeah, I think so. Those fools we call citizens are easily manipulated by the Emperor's words alone. You think Cain will be receptive? His body's already at the limit. He can't hold out much more. As usual, a clone may be used. Those fools won't know the difference. And even if the barrier fails, it still will not be like the disaster before. Anyhow, if I recall, there's some very intriguing data on that memory cube. And what is that? The mother. The mother? Indeed. It is probable that the mother exists among the lambs. Are you telling us our mother is somewhere else?
Mother!
Why didn't we notice that sooner? The sign of the mother. Her persona only appears after she reaches a certain age. Really?
Mm-hmm.
There's also a high probability that she transmigrated into the antitype.
The
What
anti-type.
does that mean?
That's a great question that I cannot answer right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not expecting answers. Just
The anti-type, though. Definitely an important term right there.
yeah.
Also, he's mentioning that there is a transmigration occurring.
Right. The antitype, the woman from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I would like to use that nanotechnology product. Emeralda.
Emeralda.
What you retrieved from the Thames? Why? To be sure, as Mother says, that nanomachine colony, that artificial organism, was a creation between the contact and the antitype 4,000 years ago. Boy, there's gonna be lots of notes and post here.
Yup. So we have a couple of terms Krellian's using. The contact, the antitype, and he's referring to the time frame 4,000 years ago, which, as you recall, was the Zeboim era. That's the ruins we went into. It was estimated to be 4,000 years ago.
Right. The mother's memory. Yes, that is it. We can probably attain some kind of reaction. But even if we obtain no reaction and Emeralda's is destroyed, I've already gathered all the data I need. Any loss of it will have no consequence to the plan.
What plan is that, Krellian?
Plan M. Actually, it's probably Plan K for whatever Krillian wants to do.
Plan Krellian. It's all coming up Krellian.
I mean, for him it is, from his perspective.
All right.
Shall we launch the Yggdrasil?
We'll go ahead and launch, and our next destination is the Thames. We're at Babel currently.
Boy, there's a lot going on now.
There sure is. It's widening at this point.
The Thames!
Let me down. There we go. Up. Up. Don't mind me, just having problems. All right. There we go. Been a while since we've been here.
We have. We should go say hello to the man of the sea.
Exactly. That is exactly who we're here to see. But there is... We should be able to go to... Let's head up to the... I believe... Okay. We'll head to the supply entrance because we have some gear upgrades available here. And we'll want to make sure we're... I think all gear stats are restored at this point, but we're going to double check and make sure. Yeah, so it's over here. I'm such a fool. Okay.
You fool?
You fool? All right.
Whoa, customer. We got lots of new parts.
All right. Yeah, okay. Let's see what parts we've got here. Okay, yeah, all this stuff. Frame HP is up to 50. Alright, nothing that's too big of a deal right now. The Chaos Rod is a straight upgrade for Ellie's Rod. There's also stuff for Billy. Okay, do I have... Oh yeah, these are... Okay. So I will go ahead and at least buy the Chaos Rod here. Matchlock... I'll double check, because I haven't looked at Billy's weapons in a bit, but let's check tune-ups first. Okay, so we've got a better engine here with a lot more fuel and a straight-up output upgrade. So we'll go ahead and get that going. Yep, new frame for Beltol here. And yeah, I'm running the RX Metal 50. You can go to the Z-Alloy 4015. That's going to do an overall 6,000 cost, which really isn't much. So I am actually going to grab the Ether defense. Less than or equal to current. Yeah, so you do get alerted if you're effectively downgrading your equipment. I'm still going to go ahead and do it so I can grab the Ether defense from that. There we go. Looking much better here. And yeah, this is just going to be a better engine for every gear at this point, so. Yeah, it looks like no upgrade for Heimdall. It's the same one. I think that's worse, because I think Envari has more than that already. We'll double check everything though. But yeah, currently Virge, so we'll upgrade that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Looks like we got some good upgrades.
Yeah. These are affordable for me right now, so I think we're good.
Nice.
Yeah. What you can do at this point is just upgrade the gears you plan on bringing with you. Yeah. So Envari's current engine has more output on it, so even though it's a little less fuel, I'm going to just leave it alone. And yeah, we got 18,500, so this is actually going to reduce our HP. Note that even though we're using Envari, these are still called Brigadier frames. They're the same, it's just the same equipment for both gears.
Makes it easier, I suppose.
Yeah, just for consistency. This would be a downgrade of RX Metal 60, so I'm going to leave that alone, because basically the way I justify it is you've got a 40 and a 15, that makes a 55. RX Metal 60 is more than that total, So I just leave it alone. If you need ether defense, then go for it. But I'm personally not going to mess with it.
Fair enough. You know, it's kind of interesting how bright the red is for the Omnigear. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
such a stark brightness.
It's got a cleaner look than Brigadier had.
For sure.
Yeah.
I ought to, because Brigadier is a hodgepodge of stuff put together by Bart.
Yeah, he was saying it was kind of a salvaged gear that he customized, actually.
Right.
But yeah, it definitely is like. Go ahead and upgrade this too. It definitely is. Envari is definitely like Omni gears just have a much sleeker look to them than regular gears do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Cybezine's starting engine is still superior to anything we can buy, so. Yeah, so is the armor. Like, Cyberzine is just a monster. And we're back. All right, I've swapped my party. I've swapped out Sighton for Ellie. I'm going to bring her with. Let's talk to the captain.
What's wrong? What do you need? Point X-1507Z1235? Hans, does that sound familiar? The Sargasso Point. What? The Sargasso? Sargasso? What's that? It's a cave formed from microbes over many years. It's supposed to have hidden treasure, but no one's ever returned from there. The story is the cave itself is alive. Are you going to the Sargasso? Looks like it. Your gears can't dive that deep. If they did, you would not be able to move. Equip your underwater gear here, then take your ship as far as you can and dive in with your gear. I'll go wake those winos up right now. Really? It's okay with you? Thanks for always helping us out, Captain. Don't mention it.
I am a man of the sea.
Exactly. It looks like they're done.
Easy peasy.
That was fast. Of course, we're men of the sea, right?
Hey, you're no fun.
Blimey, I think he's got it. Take care then.
Blimey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you how to operate them underwater. It's easy. You can jump in with water without your feet touching the ground. Keep jumping to build up speed. You can always swim pretty well in the gear, but there may be places you can't get past if you don't do it well. Got it. Thanks. No need for thanks. Maybe you can buy something from our gear shop. Looks like there's to be some new booty to sell.
Oh, yeah.
For we are men of the sea.
I love how amused he is with himself every time. So good.
I know. I'm a little sad that Faye didn't let him have his moment.
I know. Like, come on, man. Gotta let him do his thing.
Do it with him. I was hoping like he, Bart, and Faye would all do it at once.
That would be fantastic. Definitely save. We haven't saved in a second here, so.
You.
All right. Now, I believe all we need to do is talk to Sigurd here, and we should be able to go ahead and head to Sargasso Point.
Sargasso Point.
Here we go.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Sigurd, my brother. Can you get us to Sargasso Point?
Oh, yeah.
Hang loose, mon frere.
Whoa.
Mon ami.
Underwater. It's cool that it retains the submarine ability, even with the upgrades.
Yeah. Did that do that automatically, or did you actually...
Nope, that's automatic.
Okay, that's what I thought. Had to ask.
Yeah. All right. And just like that, we are at Sargasso Point. Now, like they said, you can use the jump button and it will do a boost just like that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head this way. This looks right.
And then on your next junction, as you progress further down, you'll head right again. Or I guess from your perspective, it'd be kind of like straight and right, but...
Yeah, there's a bit of a... kind of curves around, I think, right?
Right, yeah, you'll go south and you'll go back up north and back down south, like following the linear path.
These things are creepy.
But they're... yeah, they are. But there'll be a point where you can go either, from your perspective, like a hard left or a soft right, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
The soft right gets you to a save point in your first item.
Excellent.
Yeah, so take your right path here.
Okay.
That should lead you to that save point.
Oh yeah, I think you ascend through like the beam of light there.
Mm-hmm.
Damage cap.
Ooh. Hooked you, mama.
Cooked them good.
Cooked them good.
Insulate AR +1. Let me up. Let me up. There we go.
Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me in.
All right, and yeah, we got a treasure chest here. Mermaid mail. I think that's another female-only armor. Let me double check. I'll just look at it. Oh yeah, there it is. And it's decent. Plus 58 there. Like, yeah, Devil Dress. So it's not as good as Devil Dress, which is the thing I farmed from dragons, but it's still a decent armor piece. Worth getting.
Yeah.
All right, and back on the road here.
Yep. So from your perspective, you'll take a right at the next junction.
All right.
That's correct.
Listen here, you. Okay, I can't adjust the camera, so.
Okay, well then it might still be left then,
Yeah.
depending on how it spits you out.
I think these were okay for regular attacks, if I remember right.
But why do regulars when you can do 999 to everybody?
Mainly fuel.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay, yeah, so take your left path, yep.
this way.
And then at the next junction, we're going to go left again.
Perfect. Yeah, I think because there's all that craziness there. Oh. Let me past. Yeah, that's why you have to go left there, I'm pretty sure, because we have to deal with that jet stream.
Yeah, it was an item over there, too.
Yeah. Fine. Fine. Okay, and this should be another ascend.
Yup.
Whenever there's a beam of light there, you can kind of tell. Ah. Got 2 treasures here. Dark Rod. Treasure box was empty. Heard a sound somewhere. Huh?
Wonder what that could be.
Alright. I think that's an on foot. Yeah. So the Dark Rod, whopping 2 more attack power from the Dynamite Rod.
Take it.
Beautiful thing. Down we go.
Thing, yes.
And back toward the screen and not odd at all way. Okay, so...
Right.
Yeah, Sargasso Point's definitely an interesting. Now we can head this way. Look at all the freaking algae everywhere.
Yep. All the way down to the next area and then a boss.
Yeah, we got one more treasure to grab, and then we'll be able to fight the boss, which is pretty
Right.
cool. Blah.
Appreciate the captain was just like, yeah, we can outfit your ship. That's fine. Just bring it back when you're done.
Don't worry about it.
Why? Because we're men of the sea.
Pretty much. All right.
That diva's so dark.
So very dark. I believe that is actually a dark elemental attack, too. I'm pretty sure Veltal's Kishin is also a dark elemental.
Makes sense.
Deathblower 2. So the Deathblower 2 is like the Deathblower 1, but for attack level 2. So you get your triangle, or I'm sorry, your square X Deathblow unlocked by equipping a Deathblower 2 on somebody.
Nice.
And I am going to go ahead and top up Ellie some more, since apparently it's necessary to bully the crap out of her.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, she has the least fuel, but this shouldn't be a problem. The other thing you're going to want to do before popping in here is equip any ether ARs on your gears. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I think I've got...
Let's go. Is this the third gate?
Yes, it is.
Who are you? That is a really interesting looking gear. Oh, those are hands.
Yeah.
I thought they were wings, but those are hands.
They're like head wings kind of thing, but yes, they do function as the gear's hands.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite gears in this game. I really, really like this gear.
Oh, that's the nanomachine colony too.
Correct.
Why does she have a gear? You know what?
Good
It's
question.
Fine. We'll get answers eventually.
Yep.
I will kill you. Look at that guy. How do you do? I'm a rat, one of the followers of Krellian. Please excuse me. I'd like to show you my face, but as a result of the human-machine fusion. A follower of Krellian? Not Ramses or the elements? Our current task is totally about inspection of the evidence. It'll ruin everything if someone is dead to the world as he appeared to here. As dead to the world as he appeared here.
Mm-hmm.
A person who's calm and cool like myself would be perfect for the job. Oh, but don't worry, I'll just be inspecting here. Emeralda here will take care of you.
We've learned the nanomachine colony's name is Emeralda.
Yeah, when Krellian mentioned the name, I assumed that was her name. Kill you.
All right.
What a cool gear.
Crescents. And true to form, opening up with attacking Ellie. All right, so we're going to go ahead and boost her. Crescents actually does not pose a huge amount of threat to the party. So we're just going to kind of kick in boosters and go for it.
I don't recall.
Mm-hmm.
But is this the same music that the music box was playing at the beginning of the game?
I believe it's a leitmotif of the music box theme.
Okay. So if it's not that song specifically, it's meant to evoke that feeling at least.
Well, it's got a similar... are you familiar with the leitmotif?
I can't say that I am.
Okay, so it's got a similar... I'm not much on musical terms, but I believe what it is it has a similar melody or musical line to evoke a similar sound. So it's sort of like two different songs that have a same underlying melody to them. That's a leitmotif. Or it could be a different piece, but it incorporates in another piece as part of it.
Okay. Oh, it's like a German word. Okay.
Yes.
Short, recurring musical phrase associated with a particular person, place, or idea.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, by the way, just for naming sake here, Crescens is a biblical name as an individual who appeared in the New Testament, considered one of the 72 disciples sent out by Jesus in Luke 10. So.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, I believe that comes from the Church Fathers. I'd have to look at primary sources on that, but yeah.
Well, don't stress it. I'm not familiar with that specifically.
I don't believe it's. Oh, hey, here we go. We haven't seen Flash Flow yet, so let's use that one.
Oh, good gracious!
Hyper mode death blows are fantastic. I love them.
Well, that was like a bigger version of her other one that she has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I have Ether ARs equipped currently because Crescens and Emeralda's speciality is Ether attacks, so.
Makes sense. Now I kind of want to go back and play the first video, or second video, or second episode that we saw the music box,
Oh, yeah.
and see if the song is the same.
Yep, I do believe it is definitely similar. Another Ether attack here. I think that's, yeah, that was a hit all.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely evoking a specific type of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of sadness in this tune.
Indeed.
And, you know, I guess it would be the implication that it is Emeralda who's feeling the sadness.
Right.
Or maybe even despair.
There we go. That's the end of that one.
You were wielding a tuning fork.
Indeed. And Bart at level 70.
Nice.
So now he has access to his X infinity level death blow.
Yeah. I see. Reckless. Now that. You should view it as a release of memory, or maybe a recording. It turned out just as Krellian said. It is a manifestation of the imprinting. At any rate, it is proven with that. Excuse me. I must report the results. Oh yes, go ahead and take the girl. Use her any way you like. After all, she is your daughter.
What? Displeased noises.
In pain is what it sounds like.
Indeed. Third gate down. Fortunately, we don't have to do an escape sequence from this one. We just kind of leave.
Yeah, it's such a cool ship.
Indeed.
Kim. Let's see.
I love face reaction here. Like, what?
What the hell is it saying? Does Faye resemble someone you know? What do you mean by resemble? Kim is Kim? Kim, the person resembling Faye, right? Who is he? Is he the one who created you? What do you mean by creating me? Kim is Kim, don't you see? Kim, 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 Kim. You're really here? I thought I was dreaming the person in my dream. Yes, Kim, I was dreaming a long, long dream. It seems you resemble him, someone important to her. Probably the person who created her. Huh? Hey you, my name is Faye, not Kim. Now I know, Faye's Kim. Listen, listen, I was dreaming. A long, long dream. Kim is fine. For her, Kim means more than just a name. More like father. Father? No, I mean it has general meaning. Listen, listen, Kim, I was dreaming about really old times. Kim was much older, and I was in some clear tube. Kim was putting many candles on a white soft confection.
A birthday cake.
I didn't know why he was doing that, but I sensed he was looking forward to me coming out of the tube. But soon everyone was gone, and my body disappeared. Then I was in somewhere dark for a long, long time. Please, promise you'll stay, Phase Kim. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Really, truly? Really? Don't bother me. Who's this old lady? I'm talking to Kim. Old lady?
How dare you?
Maybe I should bury her back on the ocean floor.
Jeez, Ellie.
Hey. Why don't you be her, Kim? The Fae, Kim. What?
Like,
Ah. Oh. By the way, do you have a name? Oh no, you're a cruel phase, Kim. It's me, Emeralda. Emeralda! Kim named me because I have emerald hair. Don't you remember? Okay, Emeralda, right? Alright, Emeralda. I'll stay with you this time. I promise. Really? Really, truly? Yeah!
yeah.
She's so cute. I thought Krellian acted on his own to use her as a disposable soldier. Some information existed in her which passed over to Krellian. Who knows what he will do next? He must find Solaris before that happens. We must find Solaris before that happens. Received a telegram from Shavat.
A telegram?
Due to a weakening gate, a city that may be Solaris has been discovered.
Doodle-doo.
Da 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 da. Oh wait, wrong game. Perfect. Let us go back to Shavat for now.
Here we are.
Aw. I was half right, I guess. Depends on if it's like the top of a very large building that's underwater or if it's just a tower that comes out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
finally see Solaris.
Yup.
Uh-oh. It's time that we had a talk face to face with Kane, I think.
Indeed. Got some things to answer for.
Sure do. Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear. It looks a little bit like the Citadel from Mass Effect.
A little bit, yeah. You're wondering what Solaris looks like. This is it right here.
Hmm.
I believe it was in its closed configuration while behind the gate, and now that the gate is down, it is in its open configuration for that reason. I don't recall if that's ever explicitly stated, but that's how I take this scene.
I assume that's a lot of, like, laser guns on the wings.
Yeah, it looks almost like it's some sort of defense satellite or something like that.
Yeah, that's how I kind of view it.
Mm-hmm.
We are finally able to locate and see Solaris after destroying the 3 gates on the surface. However, unless we destroy the final main generator on the Solaris homeland, we cannot completely wipe out their gate. Maria, this is where you and Sibson come in. Now that the gate has weakened, we can use Sibson's heavy particle cannon to distort space and neutralize the gate for a brief moment. Upon penetrating its Solaris, it would be best to move about in small groups so that we do not attract attention. Well, if possible, I would like to. Yes, I can guide you through Solaris. I'll go too. I'm a little concerned if it's Ellie. What are you... Wait, I didn't mean it like... Understood. Then Ellie, Faye, and I will move about together. The rest will form a separate group to sneak in. Maria, it looks like you and Sibson will wait outside on standby. Fine. I understand. Well, let us break up for now. Once you are all ready, we should all meet there before we take off.
Meet here.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the accent gets in the way of the word I'm trying to say. You're going, aren't you, to Solaris? Yes, I have chosen my own path. There's no turning back. You'll be hurt. They will also be hurt. Indeed, but I could not find any other path to choose. If I happen to overcome by the dark side, at that point I have already...
The dark side, you say, Satan.
This is the dark side of the ether. Don't say anything more. I already know. Now, here. This is your sword. Please come back alive. He has a sword?
Mm-hmm.
He's been fighting with his bare fists this entire time, and this man has a sword? Then you two, please take care of Midori.
Yes, his wife hands him his sword before he heads to Solaris. It's sort of representative of how serious things are getting for him at this point.
Right. There's also assumptions of how much she understands what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Which, given that they're married, I'm sure they've talked a lot about the potential of something like this happening.
Yeah, and you have to wonder why he was not using his weapon before now.
Right.
As well.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Hugo, I'm going to Solaris too. Don't misunderstand me. It doesn't mean I'll help you. I don't know what you're thinking or trying to do. But If you take their side, I'll kill you without a doubt, even from the back. Yes, I'll be counting on that. Yeah, so discouraging.
So Satan is feeling something akin to temptation at this point, or some sort of uncertainty, which is pretty
Trepidation.
interesting. Yeah, trepidation for sure. All right, so this is a good spot, I think, to wrap it up. One thing I will say, and I'll kind of go over this a little bit when we come back before we head to Solaris, because that is our next destination. We do have Emeralda. She is the newest party member. You can go about and use her. As they said, I believe you have to head back to the throne room in order to go ahead and enter Solaris. And then you're going to be on foot. Faye's party is who you'll be controlling, which will consist of Faye, Ellie, and Satan within Solaris. Emeralda has her own death blows. She's not like the last two party members that joined, Maria and Choo Choo. She actually has death blows, and she joins with her gear Crescents, which you can find in the Yggdrasil dock. We may go through that and just kind of take a look at the docking ports at this point, or take a little look at Crescents as well. Unfortunately, entering Solaris, there's not going to be much opportunity to use her right away, which is a shame because I'm a big fan of Emeralda. She's one of my favorite party members, but don't worry, her time will come.
Yes.
But for now, yeah, we've done a lot in this episode. We took care of all three gates. We got our next party member for the group, and our goal is clear. We have to deal with Solaris at this point, so that will be on next episode. Definitely join us next time.
Oh yeah, Solaris is probably going to be a big undertaking, so I'm looking forward to that. We've been building up to it for a while, to say the least.
It's a long time coming, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. One other thing I did want to mention. If you have not completed any mini games, or all of the mini games you want to complete the side quests, so what I'm talking about is Speed on the Thames. If you need to go finish that up, if you need to go do the Shivat side quest with the 3 rocks, the fishing mini game that we did, or turn in your 3 badges in Shivat as well. Do that right now. You will not get a chance to deal with it again after this point. This is the cutoff point of no return for those side quests. They will no longer be available after you enter Solaris. So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Consider yourself warned.
I'm sure that whatever we do in Solaris is going to have enormous ramifications to the world at large once we're done. So
yeah, there's no indication of exactly what is about to happen, but it's very clear. There's a tension in the air. We're building to something really, really big at this point, and it's going to change a lot of things. So we'll have to see what the shape of that is, and we'll finally get to see kind of the face of our enemy at this point. All of the people that have been bothering us. Krellian is associated with Solaris. Emperor Cain, whatever his motives are, he's the emperor of Solaris, and the Gazel Ministry also. So
right, the elders, Skipper forces,
right,
all of that,
everyone, yeah. So it's all sort of coming together at this point, and I'm very excited to get going on that. So I'm pumped for that next episode. Hope you are too.
Yeah, for sure. In the meantime, though, if you need something to fill your time while you wait for the next episode, we do have other series, so please feel free to check them out. If you liked what you've been watching, please hit all the buttons. It helps us along the way. We definitely appreciate all your support. More than anything, though, we just like having you here. So thanks for hanging out with us. If you have any thoughts, feel free to throw them in the comments. It could be about the video you watched today. And as always, please, no theory crafting. Well, you can theory craft, but no revealing actual plot elements beyond where we've covered to this point. And
absolutely,
if you don't want to talk about the game itself, you can talk about how your day is going, or what your favorite food is, or just potatoes. Hey, I don't know. Whatever floats your boat.
Or if your favorite food is potatoes.
There you go. Double whammy there. Two birds, one stone.
Oh,
or
boy.
two birds, one potato.
Two potatoes, one bird. Wait, I'm confused.
But yeah, like I said, thank you for hanging out with us. And we hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you all in the next video.
See you next time, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye-bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.